A cliche you might hear many times is imagine what the world would be like without engineers. But how would your lifestyle change without all this technology? Some of the luxuries such as smartphones and the internet are easily forgotten and that people take for granted. In high school, I was in the PLTW program where I learned about the field of engineering. I gained many skills and experiences needed to become an engineer such as using computer-aided design software, coding in C++ language, and also lots of hands-on experiences with building machines and robots using many different types of sensors and motors. Something you should note is that engineering doesn't always have to mean creating a groundbreaking invention. It could also be something as simple as improving design for maybe an Apple peeling tool. In other words, engineers are here to make products and machines that make your life more enjoyable. Today I would like to discuss what engineers do, the engineering design process, and the effects engineers have on the economy. There are well over 200 types of engineering fields, and since I can't get to them all, I would like to delve deep into one of them. That one is mechanical engineering. I chose to focus on this specific discipline of engineering because it's one of the broadest fields of engineering and also it's my major. Mechanical engineering is such a broad field because of how many different applications mechanics can be in. They can range from the medical, industrial, to construction field. Mechanical engineers research, design, develop, build, and test sensors and devices. They use computer-aided software to design things such as elevators, engines, conveyor belts, motors, and gear systems, and the list goes on. Professionals run tests on their prototypes for efficiency and make adjustments to improve the design as needed. As you can tell, mechanical engineers have a very wide range of fields they could work in. Now I'd like to discuss how these engineers turn their ideas and put them into the real world. Have you ever created a design for something? Maybe it was from your middle school science project, or even a project you worked on by yourself. Whatever the case may be, you probably have gone through the engineering design process without even realizing it. A research article published by the Asian Pacific Science Education about engineering design process-based learning describes the steps for the engineering design process. The first step is to identify the problem. The second step is to brainstorm possible solutions. The third step is to select a solution. The fourth step is to create a prototype. The fifth step is to run trials and record the data. The sixth step is to repeat. This meaning redesigning and making different iterations until you're satisfied with the final design. The engineering design process is important because you could come up with new ideas and solutions to problems quickly and decide which ideas is best based on the different criteria. Next, I want to discuss how engineering has a significant impact on the economy. As we all know, engineers play a big role in the country's infrastructure. A report by the Center for Economics and Business Research, they state that for every 1% increase in the engineering index correlated with a 0.85% increase in GDP per capita. What is the engineering index, you may ask? The engineering index ranks 99 countries based on how well they're doing in the engineering field. It's measured by the number of engineering businesses, gender balance of engineers, wages and salaries of engineers, human capital investment in engineering, quality of infrastructure, quality of digital infrastructure, and exports of engineering-related goods. Engineering has a direct correlation to how much money a country makes. Now you know what engineers do, the design process they go through, and also the significance it has to society. Let me show you how you could bring this knowledge into this class. In engineering, communication is an important skill you need. You'll be collaborating with many people and proposing new ideas to receive funding for your projects. I was able to experience this firsthand in Principles of Engineering class, where I learned how to communicate with teammates and present a proposal of a solution. Having good communication skills is crucial for someone in the engineering field. Let's talk more about innovation. We always strive to create a better product, always thinking about new ways to improve our work. This is the same way we are in engineering and in this class. A prime example of this is when working on a group project in Principles of Engineering. After building an initial design, we came across many obstacles, having to go back to create different designs that could possibly improve the outcome. We ended up innovating our original design and made the machine run more efficiently and consistently. In communications class, we face similar obstacles. When drafting a speech, we make many changes and read it over to make improvements. Same way as engineers will go back and make improvements on their designs. Engineering is a very important cogwheel in society with its effects on the economy. Innovation is what moves us forward and pushes us for excellence. Even if you aren't interested in engineering, what are some ways you could use the fundamentals of engineering design process to make improvements on yourself?